back at Santa Pod for round 3 of the championship. So this is Thursday morning, test day morning, sun's out, pairing lanes are empty. Let's go get the bike sorted and get to testing. Right, so that's test day of round 3 done. So we had 2 runs today. We went a 968 and a 972. So a couple of tenths off where I want it to be, but it's had a pretty strong headwind all day. We've been down 5 and 6 mile an hour. So it's consistent, it's a bit slow, but we know why. 60 foot's there. So I look forward to tomorrow. First round qualifying, we've got 4 scheduled passes tomorrow. So we'll see what we can do.
on.
Fuck's sake. Go straight across there. Yeah, I just watched you up there. I thought you hadn't come through yet, so.
Yeah, I think I lost it, it's a bird.
Yeah, go that
Put
way.
it again, it's a bird.
So we got back from Q1 just before the rain came down, so we did actually manage to avoid getting wet. It wasn't a particularly long shower, but it did delay racing for a little bit while I got the track dry.
Are you in the vlog? Are you in the vlog? It's my vlog. Everything is mine.
Last qualifiers today. We've got one in the morning. We've put a 70 on. Got a 72 and a 71 today.
Number 19, Scott, doing well. Up at number 3 at the moment. Scott wants that 9.70, just 10 from Oh, 63 this time for Scott, breaks out.
Where the
quick.
fuck that come from? 963.
Moves up from 19 to 10, goes 10.24.
As we speak, but they seems to be very, very light. So again, I think we'll all try to put the lap in quite early.
But it won't be wet, maybe, or there won't be a yellow flag, somebody in the wall, what have you. It's luck of the draw to an extent.
So we're supposed to have 4 scheduled qualifiers on Saturday. I think just down to the weather, they did run on a bit later than they needed to, so we only got the 3, and then we got the final one first thing on Sunday morning before round 1. So I think we were sitting 3rd or 4th in qualifying. We'd been 600th away from the dial, I think was the best we'd done. So we stuck a 962 on the dial in. The weather had changed slightly, it was a bit cooler. The wind had changed slightly, so we just needed to see what we could do on this last qualifying session. ready to the final, broke the beam, that's all he had to do. Oh. We went out in the second round, got off the first round, we had Nick played in. It was a good race, I think he had a problem halfway down. Got past him at half track, clipped it off, we went through. Second round we had one of the Dutch guys on a G6R. Launched alright, jumped out of second gear, and he took the win.
Final boy.
Final boy!
850 bike final. We only have one final to go. That is the bike final. Brett Cordell.
Alright, Brett's on the line. Pair before just grenaded. Ian's gone off with the tractor.
Ian just does the top end check out with the tractor. Just a note to all finalists that have just run, don't forget to do the trophy presentations as soon as you can. Obviously, you've still got one final to go, which is the bike final, but basically, like everybody back down to the start of the trophy presentations.
Ready?
Next one, right? It will happen. We'll get that win.
Alright. Am I holding it and filming? Am I filming? Which way is it? It's this way.
Really, really well this weekend. Let's hear it. Brett Cordell!
It definitely does.
You've got a whole lot with it there. But your event winner, and I tell you what, 885, you've changed up to some race stuff on the races today alone, been very consistent all weekend long. Let's hear it then. It's, of course, here is Gary Hester. Absolutely awesome performance this weekend from Gary. It's going to be difficult to take it away from him.
Alright, so just editing this video, just finishing it off, and realised I haven't really recorded an outro or an overview or anything of the weekend, so it's quite a bit later now. We've actually had street weekend in the meantime. I've already put that video out, and we've also had round 4 of the championship, which was the Summer Nationals. We did pretty well at Summer Nationals. It's a video I'm looking forward to doing, but that's a video for the future. So Sportsman Nationals, I think we got 3 qualifiers on Saturday. We were scheduled for 4, but they ran out of time. Weren't particularly happy with where we were sitting in qualifying. I think we were 4th or 5th or something, so it's not horrendous, not really what I wanted to be. So I was glad we got the last 4th session on Sunday morning before round 1. So it was one of them. It was a totally different day. The wind had changed, it was cooler, the track's going to be different. It was a bit of a stab in the dark at the dial-in, based on a little bit of something. So yeah, we dialed a 962 and we went a 964, so 200ths away. That was good enough for second. I felt a lot better about that. So first round we get Nick played on the Buell. I know he'd been having some issues in qualifying with a misfire. it looked like it left clean for him, so that was good. I got around him about half track, ran it out a bit further, he got off it, set up. Yeah, so we got round Nick through the first round. First round's always the most nerve-wracking, you don't really want to go out in the first round. So second round we go up against, I can't remember his name, it was one of the Dutch riders on a GSXR 1000. I looked at his round one and he was bang on his dial in and he was on it on the tree, so I knew it was going to be a real close race. I was leaving first against him as well, so I get the leave. Leave's alright, leave's clean. Shift it for second gear, second engages, but then it jumps out again. So I pretty much headbutt the handlebars. It's on the limiter, so I just stab the air shifter button again. It does go in, but I kind of knew at that point that it wasn't going to go well for us and he was going to take the win. I ran it out anyway, still hit my shift points as well as I could for the following gears, but he came round us at half track. Annoying, not what we wanted at all, but yeah, there was nothing wrong with the bike. We've ran it since, we know there's no problems with it. I think it's just one of those things, one in every 1,000 gear shifts maybe, it probably can happen. So anyway, we're out in round 2, not ideal. Phil also went out in round 2, so he was closest to us in the points. He's actually missed a gear as well, which is quite weird. I went up to see him after and his missed second gear, so that was a bit odd. So we both went out in the same round, so he's not gained a load of points on us. Gary went on to win the event. He was also number 1 qualifier, so he's got a boatload of points from the meeting, but I think he's been having issues before this event. He'll just be in the mix now, I think, rather than he shouldn't have jumped us. So it was a bit shit on that side, but Brett had a pretty good weekend on the old style pro stock looking bike, so he's made the jump over from his street tyre Hayabusa onto a GSXR 1100 nitrous engined pro stock bike, effectively. So he was nursing problems as well. He was actually melting number 2 and number 4 plug every pass, but even so, even with that, he managed to make it to the final. Unfortunately, it died as he let go of the button in the final, so you can actually see in the footage from the GoPro on the floor, you can hear it die once when he's rolling up to the line, and you can see the shift light cycle. And then when it does die, you can see the shift light cycle again. So they've since found there was a problem with the ignition switch. I think it was a loose wire or something. As that shift light cycles, that's the ignition effectively turning off and then back on again. Not the ideal weekend, not a horrendous weekend. Effectively look forward to round 4 being the Summer Nationals, which is a good one. So see you in the next one.